wants to talk to me. Hello? Am I in the weather garden or out here? I've been praying on my downfall today, but it's fine. Excuse me.
You okay?
No, it's not even. I still got a whole nother package I got to do for the 5. Mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Maddie, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even really care. They need to hear this. What'd you say, Matt? You said the next break. What? Okay. Well, hello there. Fancy meeting you here. This is your 4 to 5. I'm Eric Chilton, joined by Maddie Gardner, Lauren Coleman, and Jalen Gilkey. Friday's in the air, folks. Yes, it is.
Finally Friday, and as you know, we do stream all of our shows out on Facebook, so join us and chat with us during the breaks.
It feels good to say that. It is finally Friday. We're so happy you're joining us this afternoon. We do have a lot of news to get to. We're going to jump right into it and start with COVID vaccines. You know, right now, those vaccines are only authorized for people who are older than 16, but the FDA is expected to authorize Pfizer's shot for 12 to 15-year-olds by early next week. Not all parents, though, are on board. The Kaiser Family Foundation's COVID-19 vaccine monitor published data on Thursday that says less than a third of parents will get their child vaccinated as soon as it's given the green light. Dr. Ashley Parrott from Novant Health understands their concerns.
I think we will initially see a lot of early adopters. I am very excited that my own 12 and 14-year-old will be able to hopefully get the vaccine next week. And And then I think we will see some parents who have received the vaccine themselves be concerned about their children receiving the vaccine. I would encourage them to talk to their primary care physician, whether that's a family physician or a pediatrician, about our evidence about the safety and efficacy in this age group of 12 to 15 so that we can allay any concerns about the vaccine.
At the same time, Pfizer and Moderna are asking the FDA for full approval of its vaccines. Right now, they have what's called an emergency use authorization. Dr. Parrott is hopeful that this additional stamp of approval will encourage others.
I think anybody who says, oh, it's just an emergency approval, still equates to it not being completely ready yet. So I think that that's a step in the right direction to make sure we can overcome that hurdle in any patient that's still worried.
Now, to get authorization, drug makers needed to give the FDA 2 months of data, but for full approval, it's 6 months worth. So what will change if the FDA approves a vaccine? Well, actually a few things. First, they'll be able to market their shot, and it makes vaccine mandates a little bit more feasible. But it will take another month or two for the FDA to get all through the data and make a decision.
In the meantime, let's focus on how the virus is spreading. These two graphics from the state show community spread at the county level. So the graph on the left shows the data from a few weeks ago, while the graph on the right is the most recent data. The darker the color, the worse the spread. So as you'll notice here, there are more orange and dark yellow counties now than there were just a few weeks ago. The state says 34 of our counties have gotten worse over the past few weeks, and just 10 have gotten better.
Let's take a look at the headlines this afternoon with your 4 to 5 roundup. Both Moderna and Pfizer say their vaccines are showing promising results against COVID variants. Moderna says its vaccine shows immunity against the variants first found in Brazil and South Africa among people who took a booster shot or an experimental new vaccine. Pfizer's original vaccine has proven to be effective against the UK variant. Well, India continues to break records for new COVID-19 infections and deaths. Today, the health ministry said more than 414,000 new cases were confirmed, and they reported nearly 4,000 more people died. The country has been scrambling to ramp up supplies of oxygen and vaccines to alleviate dire shortages that have forced Indians to line up for hours, even days, to be treated. Despite being one of the biggest vaccine producers in the world, India has only vaccinated about 3% of its population. The government said today it has administered nearly 2 million doses over just the past 24 hours. And America's employers added just 266,000 jobs last month. It is a big drop from March's numbers and a sign that some businesses are struggling to find enough workers as the economy continues to strengthen. The economic rebound from the pandemic recession has been so fast that many businesses, particularly in the hard-hit hospitality sector, have been caught flat-footed and unable to fill their job openings. Some unemployed people have also been reluctant to look for work because they're worried about catching the virus.
Temperatures, wow, so comfortable. You know, early in the day we had a little bit of rain, cloud cover. Now the clouds are breaking apart. It's absolutely beautiful. A little breezy, but temperatures in the mid 60s, pretty comfortable right now, I gotta tell you. Now, you know, we've talked about the bees out here in the weather garden. I always thought that it must have something to do with the flowers, but I just noticed literally there's a hole in the side of this wooden frame, and that big, huge carpenter bee, that bumblebee looking thing, just went right in that hole. Yes, they are living in the weather wall. That's what's happening right now. All right, temperatures, we're seeing some 60s, again, mid 60s. This will be very close, if not our high temperature for today, as we see that 64 to 66 kind of degree range. Looking at the hour by hour, though, we'll see this clear condition stay with us in the overnight, which will allow us to cool down a little more than what we had talked about the last couple of days, probably mid 40s tomorrow morning to start off your weekend. This rain fast becoming a distant memory. We still have some pockets, little isolated shower or two here or there, but the majority of the heavier has moved on to the triangle and to the coastal plain. So that can continue in that direction, moving east-southeast as this low pulls away. Now we'll be in between a couple of systems. This little broken front will move across the area on your Saturday. We don't expect that to amount to too much, and the high pressure takes over and we get warm as we head into Mother's Day. You could see high temperatures close to 80 degrees. Yes, it's going to be very warm with partly cloudy skies, we think, for Saturday and Sunday. A little rain comes in Monday, and we'll show you the 7-day coming up in just a minute.
It is a big day for the Grimsley Senior High Whirlies. They're on their way to Chapel Hill to take on Cardinal Gibbons for the 4A state championship tonight. WFMY News 2's Jalen Gilkey went to Grimsley as the student body and community sent their team on the way.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, Maddie, there's absolutely nothing better than high school football on a Friday night. And the Grimsley community proved that. They feel the exact same way. Students, parents, faculty, and fans were out in droves to send the Whirlies on to Chapel Hill in hopes of capturing the school's first state title since 1960.
The excitement's off the chart. I mean, back Thanksgiving, we weren't allowed in the weight room. We didn't know if we were going to have a season. It wasn't looking real good. They gave us the path of what we needed to do to get to play. Our guys, our staff, and our players took advantage of it, and the excitement on campus, the excitement throughout our school community is off the chart right now.
And according to athletic director Ethan Albright, that excitement led to tickets being sold out fast.
What it told me was there's huge demand to come watch Grimsley play, and I loved it.
But not everyone was thrilled. Due to COVID restrictions, the North Carolina High School Athletic Association was only going to allow 10% of Kenan Stadium's capacity of 50,000 plus in for the game. But as of last night, they made more tickets available for fans. And the head of the Whirlies Booster Club, Brandy Adams, is ecstatic.
So we're just super excited that they were able to release more tickets, and tickets are available now still. We're just really excited to be able to support the team and the community.
Well, like Miss Brandy mentioned, if you still need a ticket, there are still some available, but you better hurry on over to NCHSAA.org to purchase your ticket for tonight's game or either the Reidsville or East Surrey games tomorrow.
And 2 more Triad schools will be playing for state championship titles over the weekend. WFMY News 2's Amanda Ferguson gives us the details.
Lauren, uncertainty starting off the 2020 high school football season, turning into a spring season, and for some Triad schools, it's ending in a state championship game. The East Surrey Cardinals are looking to three-peat tomorrow. Head coach Trent Lohman tells us how it feels to play for another state title.
You know, it's our 3rd time in a row, so that new car smell kind of is gone. But at the same time, we got to remember how special it is to get there. You know, and there's kids in the locker room that haven't been there before. So it's going to be great for them. It's really special to think of everything we went through over the past year and a half to get back to this point and to be in this game. It's very validating and rewarding.
The Reidsville Rams also playing tomorrow. The Cardinals and Rams won't be playing each other like they did in this video. Rams taking on Mountain Heritage. East Surrey is set to play Tarboro. Both games are set for tomorrow inside Kenan Stadium, and that's in Chapel Hill.
Yes, it is about trust and how it affects us on every level, relationships, family, work.
Okay, so you getting philosophical on a Friday.
Quoted a New York Times opinion piece.
Coach
you know
Chill.
about that.
Oh, Friday. I love Fridays. I can't believe Chilton found the bee in the bee burrow.
In the weather
bee
wall.
burrow.
Here, I have a picture, but I don't know if we can.
Can we zoom in on Chili Chill's phone?
Can we do it on 3 or wherever you want to do it, Brad? Where are you? You can't reach it up there, can you? 3? Okay. All right, so there's the weather wall, like the corner of it, right? And then if I swipe it, hold on, let me make sure I don't, there we go. That's where the hole is. And I saw the bee fly up to it, and then I swear the bee's twice as big as that hole, and you just squeezed in. So
That's how I feel
living
sometimes.
in the weather wall.
Trying to get into my jeans.
I was like, what is happening right now?
Jay Eanes is back with another bee pun joke. If there's a bee in my hand, what's in my eye? Beauty. Beauty is in the eye of the bee holder.
Oh, that's
Jay.
so bad. I love it.
I really
Love
like
it.
you. I appreciate it so much.
Gosh.
Our friend Jalen is working on his story for 5 o'clock.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Brad, can you kill my mic?
Yeah, he's
That's why you
busy.
just heard that.
He's busy as a bee.
He's a busy bee.
Horrible.
I
All right,
love
where
it.
am I standing?
Wherever you want, Chilton.
You got it.
home. Okay. Stay wherever you'd like. I give you permission. It's Friday.
You know, we've
Face
been
the wall,
celebrating
please.
teachers all week long. I could put like my sunglasses on the back of my head. So we've been celebrating our teachers all week for Teacher Appreciation Week, and it got me thinking about how this year was so tough for teachers. I mean, remote, not remote, we were all over the place. They deserved this week and then some, that's for sure. So I spoke with Susie Metz and Jamie Braxton with Northern Guilford Elementary's PTA to get some thoughts on why this year is different. Hey guys, thanks for being with us today. I want to start out by talking about, obviously, things have been upside down in our school systems and just with the world for the last year. Why do you think this year would be more important than others when it comes to Teacher Appreciation Week?
We feel that this year the teachers have gone above and beyond and have done things that have been way out of the realm of what their normal teaching year would require of them. So we really wanted to make them feel special and go above and beyond to show them how much we appreciate them.
We tried to come up with something for every day. So we did, we stocked their workroom full of snacks and drinks. We delivered personal pizzas and desserts. We did gift cards. We delivered sunshine baskets.
Susie, what do you think the reaction has been from teachers? I mean, obviously they were probably blown away a little bit.
Normal years, we would kind of set up a luncheon or different stations where the teachers would come in on their own time. Because of this year with COVID, they do not get very many breaks. So we have actually been hand delivering each item each day. So we've actually gotten to speak to most of the teachers, unless they, were in a different classroom at that particular moment. And they have been so appreciative and so happy, and keep saying that we keep spoiling them every day.
Tell me, Jamie, how does this make you guys feel to do this? That's a pretty good thing.
It's awesome. Yeah, we just want them to feel appreciated. They've gone above and beyond, like we said before, and they've shown such grace to these kids and gotten them through this pandemic. So I just hope they feel the love and how much we appreciate them.
You guys, thanks for your time today. Good stuff you're doing. Keep it up. So Maddie always likes it when I talk about Drew, my littlest, who's 8 years old. So Drew wrote a card to her teacher to end Teacher Appreciation Week, and I guess the class was a little rowdy the day before. And she wrote, "Dear Miss Wilkerson, I think I speak for the whole class when I say I'm sorry the way we acted last week or yesterday." And then she said, "So happy Teacher Appreciation Week." And that's what teachers love.
I love that. She knew. She was like, "Look, I'm really sorry. We appreciate what you do."
She's managing
I love that kid. Yes. Who did she learn that from?
I have no idea where that comes from.
But it's the little things like that that really do go a long way, just saying thank you. And that's why it's important we recognize our teachers this week, but as we've been saying all week, they need to be recognized every day. But just the smallest gesture, it really goes a long way.
And I'm glad they're doing just a little bit more this year than they have done in years past, because it has been a year like no other, especially for our teachers.
It's true, but we should appreciate them that much all the time, right? That's the way it should be.
Each and every day.
Every day, that's right. We're coming back. Stay right there. More of the 4 to 5 straight ahead.
I'm starting 4 to 5 Appreciation Day because I want a personal pizza.
Nice.
Chilton, you're in charge.
I'll handle it.
Okay. Yes, I love that.
No.
You day?
Oh, that's fine then. I'm gonna put Maddie next to the beehive over here. Oh, both of us here. Okay.
Do you still want me?
Whatever you want.
At A, or can I move up to B?
Oh, we've done, I mean, on GMS, we used to do 3 shots out here.
Cool.
It's beautiful.
I was asking if I could move
morning.
up to B, but they were saying this was for after. B. As in boy.
Hi. How are you? I'm doing well. My mic is up on Facebook. Brad, bring my mic down for a second.
Well, you know how the old saying goes, your biggest enemy sometimes is yourself.
Absolutely. Today on U Day, Coach Lamont shares on reflecting on your flaws and how that can destroy your true beauty.
Once a dog ran into a museum. This museum was unique. The walls, ceiling, doors, and floors were all made of mirrors. Seeing his reflection, the dog froze in fear. All he saw was a pack of dogs surrounding him from all sides. The dog became aggressive. The reflections responded the same. Frightened, the dog began to bark frantically. The reflections imitated. The dog barked, tossed from side to side while the reflections did the same. Unfortunately, the next day, the dog was found lifeless. The dog died by fighting with his own reflection. Don't you know that life wants you to destroy yourself? But you can't. The difference between the dog and you is life doesn't want you to see the reflection of who you are, because the moment that you do, you will then realize that you can't be defeated. This is Coach Lamont reminding you to have your best U Day. I'll see you tomorrow.
I never have company in the weather garden, but today, Madison has joined me.
Here
Thank
we are,
goodness.
folks. I'm not doing the weather, but I do want to come out here and check it out. It turned into be a beautiful day.
Beautiful day. Oh, by the way, the bee is on this side.
Oh, good. That's
So
why you're over there.
Please keep an eye out. Yes.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a bee problem, and we just found out he lives
He
in the
digs
weather wall.
in the wall. Yes, there's a hole
It's
over here.
interesting.
All right, so if you see us run, you'll know why.
But now I've proven my story that I did, in fact, get bitten or stung by something.
Something that day, yes.
To
Critters.
be determined. All right.
Weather garden critters?
Yeah, weather garden critters. You're included in that.
I am.
I'm not, so I'm going to bounce or fly away.
It's gonna bounce. I'm the weather critter. Is that a new thing now?
I like it. Weather critter Chilton.
Weather critter. All right, here we go. With the rain moving out of here, you still will see a couple of showers. I mean, it's going to be, like right now, we're seeing the sun going in and out of the clouds. There could be a little sprinkle here or there, light shower. But most of this, we think, the heavy stuff is out of here, heading on to the east as we zoom back out, and you can see the progression of this rain. It's really from Triangle East is where you see any significant rain at all. Even that is moderate. But overall, that will be pushing out. Now, we'll be between two systems. Tomorrow, clearing. I think our high temperatures will be in the low 70s, and then we go to the upper 70s, close to 80 for Mother's Day, because the high pressure kind of takes over. And as you see that move to the east, then if you're on the left side of a high pressure, that means your winds are coming in out of the south. That's a warmer flow. This is the next culprit to move in. That'll be Monday, we think. Bring us about a 40 to 50% chance of scattered showers then as that system clears us. So here's what the weekend looks like. Lots of sunshine. It's Saturday and Sunday, just beautiful. So hopefully we'll reach a 70 here or there. We'll go with 69 for the official forecast high. Only a 20%. Maybe you get a sprinkle early morning, but after that, beautiful day. 77 degrees on Sunday, which means an 80 in the extreme southern parts of our viewing area. Not out of the question. It's just going to be a great weekend. 7-day forecast. Once we get to Monday, there's that second front we talked about. Still highs in the upper 70s would be nice, and a chance of rain as that system moves by. Much cooler air back behind that for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We're in the 60s, mid to upper 60s each and every day. Rain chances fairly slight there on Wednesday and Thursday, but we'll keep an eye out for a stray shower or two. A, C, and E for us, Matt? Okay. Yep. Walking back to the studio.
Studio. I will tell you it was something good.
Facebook.
I'm excited.
What happened this week that
What's
was good
poppin'?
to you?
Yeah,
let's
hear
see
it.
that.
Tell us something good.
Wow, wow. You want me to take it from here? Lauren has been a singing machine today. We sit
All day.
next to each other.
Every day, you just gotta get a little in there.
And
All day.
I've heard a lot of it, and I love it. I like it. I love it.
I am diagonally across from her, so all I hear is it sounds like humming.
Humming.
Yes, because I can't really hear the words.
Helps to get me through the day.
That's good. That's an interesting way of saying that. So today, I'm talking on my Twitter page about, do y'all remember the Ritz crackers and cheese?
Yes, I
Spelled
spelled those.
C-H-E-E-Z, not
Of course.
like you spell cheese.
Has to be spelled.
Anyway, so I was talking about that today because my sister was asking me if I remember them, and obviously we grew up eating them, but how you rationed out the cheese. Did you make sure it was portioned out before you spread it on the 4 crackers? Or did you just hope for the best, risk it all with a big glop of cheese on the first, and then on the 4th you didn't have any cheese?
Did you see Jay Eames' joke in the Facebook page?
Yes, but I will say, before I end my cheesy conversation, they don't include the red spreader anymore because it's a choking hazard for the kiddos. So I guess you just use your finger. Am I standing in the right spot? Always a risk. Here we go. Well, you always ask for it, and we like to deliver good news. It's the news you want to hear, especially heading into the weekend. WFMY News 2's Megan Malaris makes it her mission each week to find all the blessings bringing joy to you.
Let's top off your week with a glass half full of positivity. Time to sit back, relax, and just reflect on life's many blessings. I asked you on my Facebook page, Megan Malaris News, to tell me something good, big or small, that happened in your life recently.
Mona will graduate with her master's in school counseling on Mother's Day. Valerie is going to the beach for Mother's Day weekend and is so ready. Barbara's first great-grandchild, a boy, arrived March 5th. Elizabeth welcomed her first grandbaby last week. Karen's second great-grandson was born. Cheryl is thrilled the adoption of her granddaughter is almost finalized after 3 years of waiting. Rebecca got to see her adorable nieces, who made her heart so happy. Next week, Margaret's son will be the first in his family to graduate from college. She's so proud of him. Crystal and her husband celebrated their 30th wedding anniversary. Alex celebrated her son Andrew's 3rd birthday. Michael's son turned 17. Peggy's 4th great-grandchild turned 2. Amanda is in the final countdown to the end of school in what she calls the craziest year of her teaching. And Janet felt God calling her to hold an Ashboro toy drive for Brenner Children's Hospital. She stepped out of her box and did it and feels so blessed.
Aw, did you all see all the cute little babies that were born this week?
That's always
Love
good
that.
news, right?
Such a great Mother's Day gift as well.
It is good stuff. We're doing Mother's Day brunch Sunday, so
Fun.
we're gonna go out to a restaurant and have some fun. We'll take the whole crew. When we show up, it's like an army taking over the restaurant. 6 of us.
In my head, you have like 72 children, but it's really,
what I feel
it's
like.
just 4.
It feels like 72.
Any good news this week?
Yes, so I will be going home for Mother's Day. This is my first Mother's Day home in a couple of years because I always lived so far away, didn't have enough time to go home, so now I get to be home this weekend.
That is awesome news. I'm going tonight for Mother's Day. We're doing dinner this year, so I make the drive up to Mount Airy as soon as we are off the air.
You
I'm
tell the
excited for
hometown
that.
I said hello, will you?
Maybe.
Are you eating at home or are you guys going
No,
out?
we're going to go out. We're all vaccinated, so we're feeling good.
Very nice. Very nice. That's good news right there.
That's good news, absolutely.
That's the best. All
Hope
right.
everybody has a great Mother's Day weekend.
Please do. Let us know on Facebook, too. It's what you're doing. We want to hear it. And we're coming right back. 30 more minutes straight ahead.
Come chat with us.
Chit-chat, chit-chat.
Book of Faces, that's where we
Yes,
are.
And we know we're on the air right now. People send me emails.
Sometimes I don't.
Oh.
I'm sending in pictures of it, but just in case he wants a hard copy.
Hello, I'm giving you a mic check. Ice cold milk and an Oreo cookie, they forever go together like a classic combination. Hello?
Where's your microphone?
Right here.
Oh, I was like, I didn't see it. Liz, are they done with you?
Trying to earn that state title. Haven't won it for 61 years. Crazy. Grimsley looking to snap a 61-year drought of state titles. Crazy. Sounds kind of like NC State, just the struggles over and over and over again.
They won in 1960.
60. Last time.
And it wasn't even Grimsley High School.
I know, isn't that funny? Last time they were at the state title game was 2000.
Crazy, crazy, Brad. We'll be packing them in this year.
Drive to Mount Airy.
It takes me like an hour and a half, an hour 15 if there's no traffic. It is very
That's not bad at all.
True blessing.
I would go home like at least once a month.
I got to get back. It's been a while.
Come on.
Come on.
Just
Come
hop in
on.
the car.
We'll stop by the house. Tell Mama and them, hey.
Mama and them. Mama and them's watching.
That's right.
Jalen's back.
The boys are back. Bernie's back. Brad, you are crazy, crazy. I love Fridays.
Welcome back to your 4 to 5. Eric, Maddie, Lauren, Jalen are ready. They got 30 more minutes straight ahead. I want everybody to know how hard Jalen is working today.
He is
This guy's turning
hard.
2 stories. It's Friday and he's working like it's 2 Mondays.
It's all good, baby. We're going to get it done. I appreciate you, Eric.
Hey, I got you.
He is working hard.
Very hard. I think we've all worked hard this week, and so did you. So make sure you come over and join us on our Facebook page. Chat with us during the breaks.
Absolutely. We do have a lot of news to get to this afternoon. Let's get into it with your 4 to 5 roundup. The family of Andrew Brown Jr., the man who was shot and killed by Pasquotank County Sheriff's deputies, will only be shown a fraction of the body camera footage of the incident. The family could also wait days longer to see it. That's according to a judge's written ruling issued yesterday. Attorneys for Brown's family expected to see the video of the shooting in Elizabeth City as soon as this week, but a Superior Court judge now says they have to wait up to 10 days. The judge also said that the family could only see less than 20 minutes of the nearly 2-hour-long video that was recorded. The 4 former Minneapolis police officers involved in the arrest and death of George Floyd are now facing federal charges. A 3-count federal indictment was unsealed today. It charges former officers Derek Chauvin, Thomas Lane, Jay Queuing, and Tao Tao with willfully violating Floyd's civil rights. This means Chauvin now faces another trial in federal court. All 4 also face charges for failure to provide Floyd with medical care. And students still have a chance to visit the mobile vaccine clinic at Eastern Guilford High School. Students 16 and up, staff, and the public can get vaccinated there until 5 o'clock. Students younger than 18 will need a signed vaccine permission slip. This clinic is a partnership between the school system and the county health department to bring more vaccines to students in rural areas. The district and health department will plan more vaccine clinics, and you can find those details on WFMYnews2.com.
Well, this week we highlight educators all over the country for National Teacher Appreciation Week. After serving more than 30 years at the same elementary school, kindergarten teacher's assistant Wanda Turner was dubbed the Employee of the Month for Guilford County Schools. I was there for the special surprise.
It was an early morning surprise at Wiley Elementary School in Greensboro for kindergarten teacher's assistant Wanda Turner.
You are the May GCS Employee of the Month.
I'm just overwhelmed. I am surprised, overwhelming. It's just, it's just shocking.
Turner has spent the last 31 years working at Wiley Elementary, and in June she will retire. Friday, she was awarded Employee of the Month out of 10,000 Guilford County Schools employees.
So yeah, I've enjoyed working here at Wiley. I know people say, this is the only school you work for 31 years. Yes, because I enjoy getting up in the morning, coming every morning.
More than 25 people nominated Turner for the recognition, including kindergarten teacher Kiera Stiles. Stiles has worked with Turner for the past 7 years.
She goes above and beyond. She doesn't hesitate to do anything that you ask of her, no matter how small or big the task is. She loves working with the students.
As students and staff prepare for Turner's retirement, she says this isn't the last Wiley will see of her.
Because I'm a type of person, I just can't sit at home. I don't have any children, so these are my children. So I will come back.
The school also held a surprise drive-through celebration for Ms. Turner around 2:45 this afternoon. So lots of surprises today. Congratulations, Ms. Turner.
Last night, Mount Tabor became the latest high school football state champion, but tonight all eyes will be on Grimsley as they look to win a title of their own. WFMY News 2's Luke Liddon is in Chapel Hill with a preview of tonight's matchup.
Hey there, Maddie. We are back here at Kenan Stadium, which is a great thing, right? As we are hoping our second triad team can take home the state title a little bit later this evening. Last night we had Mount Tabor, and tonight Grimsley Whirlies looking to follow suit, trying to clinch their first state title since, wait for it, 1960. I think it's fair to say tonight will be a great time to break that drought. They're set to take on Cardinal Gibbons a little bit later this evening. This is actually the first matchup between the two teams. The Whirlies are playing the title game for the first time since 2005, and they're eager and grateful to be back 16 years later.
You treat it like any other game, but it's special. It's a special game. It's a game of inches, so every little thing that you can do to get advantage. State championship is really hard to get to, and that feeling that when you accomplish something that you dreamed of as a little kid, that's always amazing. That's an amazing feat.
And we're giving you guys a little sneak peek of what the Whirlies will be looking like on the field a little bit later this evening, wearing the chrome helmets, and they don't really wear these too often throughout the season, so of course they're saving it for a special occasion. And like they say, you look good, you play good, they pay good, but these are high school athletes, so that part doesn't really relate. But either way, they're going to be looking good tonight, and hopefully they can take home that state championship. Kickoff coming your way later this evening at 7 o'clock, and of course, all the highlights also coming your way tonight at 11 o'clock right here on WFMY News 2. Aren't they so good looking?
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. But what's also awesome is this beautiful weather.
So nice.
I'm so jealous. You get to be out here all the time.
So we let you come out today.
Nice breeze. Yeah, they let me come out and play today. But just excited to be able to be out here with you today.
It's going to be like this, or even better, I should say, as we head into the weekend, because we'll get warmer and warmer. So we're in the mid-60s right now, but looking at probably close to 70 maybe for tomorrow, and Mother's Day will be upper 70s. So let's look and see where we are across the Carolinas right now. For the most part, you're seeing 60s, except coast side, you'd see some low 70s there, but very comfortable, mid-60s. A little bit of a breeze, I will say that. Not quite finished with every bit of rain, but almost all of it is gone. You can see it moving on to the east here. We do see just a little spotty shower here or there, not a big deal. And as we go into the evening, gradual clearing, everything will clear out. It'll be beautiful heading to the overnight. Now, the bad part about clearing in the overnight is that allows the heat that the earth absorbs from the sun all day long to escape through the atmosphere pretty quickly. So our temperatures will drop a little bit more than they have over the last couple of days. So we may see some overnight lows, mid-40s, we think, mid to upper, depending on where you are. A little bit of a trough skirting by on Saturday, but again, only a 20% chance, and I doubt we'll see much in the way of rain. It'll probably look a little bit like it does right now. Warmer conditions for your Mother's Day because that high moves off the coast As that moves off the coast, our winds shift southerly direction if you're on the left side of that high pressure, and that's why we pick up some of that warmth from the south around Florida and the Gulf and bring it right up our way. So this next front that you see here, that is poised to move in on Monday with another rain chance. Hoppers forecast, just a few clouds, some gradual clearing. Again, we talked about maybe a little spit of rain here or there, but not a great chance. It'll be in the low 60s when they take the plate there, take the field. So you get out there if you can. Tonight, partly cloudy, 45 for that overnight low with some clearing. You hear the winds kicking up a little bit. Tomorrow, maybe some morning clouds, and again, that 20% chance of a sprinkle, but otherwise upper 60s, and we may see some low 70s. Mother's Day is looking beautiful, upper 70s, partly cloudy. This is a great weekend, folks. Monday, still around 78, but a rain chance with another front, but behind that front, cooler air, mid to upper 60s. That's Tuesday through Friday, rather, with a chance of rain, small, but still a chance, Wednesday and Thursday.
It is the one noise, it never fails. You're asleep and it seems to only happen at 2 a.m. and you can't ignore it. What is it, Maddie?
The neighbor's dog barking. Apartment life, right?
Yeah,
okay, Lauren?
I get that too, but just moving to Greensboro, I'm going to say it's that eerie train whistle.
Okay, all good guesses, but no. Chilton, what do you say?
As a father of 4, it might be a child throwing up, but you
Oh,
know.
gosh! That's what happens. Okay, I've heard that, but no. What I'm talking about is this sound. Let's listen.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right? It's the sound of that smoke alarm battery dying.
It's annoying.
Right, and you can't sleep through it, right?
No.
You have to get up and fix it. Always in the middle of the night, you got to get the ladder out. Well, I need you to look at your smoke alarms in broad daylight because there's a big recall. Check this out. Triad-based company Kidde is recalling 256,000 smoke alarms and smoke alarm carbon monoxide combo units. Now, these are 7 different models on the recall list. You can check yours by looking at the picture and the number. All of the alarms being recalled either have TrueSense logo on them. That might be the easiest way for you to determine if you have one of these recalled alarms. So first, look at each one of your alarms and see if there's either the TrueSense logo or the words amber equals fault. Those are the 2 things. Now, if you have one of those recalled alarms, you want to keep it where it is until you get a replacement, and you want a replacement because these alarms, they're not detecting smoke, and that is leaving your family unprotected. The way you get a replacement is by going to the Kidde site and filling out information. And listen to this, you have to take 2 photos, and I'm not kidding here. The website shows that they want you to take one right underneath the smoke alarm and then one showing it where it is in the room so that you're not getting a freebie, that you actually do have it in your house. Now, once your claim is processed, they say they'll be mailing you a replacement in 3 business days. I have all of this information in the 2 Wants to Know section right now.
Okay.
Matty Ice, I'm good for you to put me back in the game if need be.
All righty. Is Brad on TV?
Whoa, is that?
They gave Brad a mic. Oh my goodness.
What is happening right now?
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh.
Lord.
There's a man with no torso.
That
is he okay?
Those are the legs of a champion right there.
It's our director of operations, Jeff, on a ladder fixing
He has
a
no
light.
clue that
he
he's.
has no idea.
Hold on. Hold on.
Look.
Hold on.
Please don't fall. That would not be.
That's make me nervous. Oh no. And that's bad for anyone who ever wants to look.
Oh my
God.
goodness.
That's awesome.
Now, let me just tell you, Scortis, Jeff Scortis makes everything work around here. He also always wears a Hawaiian shirt.
Always.
And
short.
cargo
There is
shorts.
not a day that he is
No.
not in a Hawaiian shirt. And he
And
saw my
cargo
dress
shorts.
today.
You gotta-
And
it's
cargo
the
shorts.
shorts.
And cargo shorts.
Yes.
He saw my dress today. He said, I like that dress. I said, is it because it looks like a Hawaiian print? Look.
Scary.
I'm not okay. I'm not okay.
Jeff and I bonded over our sense of fashion. I too have a couple floral patterned shirts.
I like those. I like
And I had a whole week where I had like a Jeff theme, and I came in with a different floral pattern.
The best thing about Jeff's Hawaiian shirts is one day on a snow day, he whips out these Hawaiian shirt print leg warmers and he puts them on. I'm dead serious. He was out here scooping the driveway. They have elastic up here at the thigh, so they sit right up underneath his cargo shorts, and he just protects his knees and his shins. Because
I've never seen that.
Oh, you need to ask about it.
That's
I think
awesome.
I'm going outside.
Jeff is a fashion guru.
You are. Hey, Matt, did you say
20
4 or 2?
seconds.
You know, buying a house, that can be a daunting task, whether it's your first time or even third or fourth time, but buying a historic property, that comes with a unique set of challenges, and our area has a lot of those. So I decided to get some professional insight on this. Here's part of my chat with Triad Realtor, Melissa Greer. Hi, Melissa. Thanks for being with us today. All right, you and I talked about this, and I didn't realize that there's such a big difference. When you're buying in a historic home as opposed to a regular house, what's the difference in that process?
Well, there's a lot of significance to the story. It has a narrative, and there are different levels of it. If it's a landmark property, you get some tax benefits, but it really is different. It's really, I love historic homes, and I love the story they tell. They always have a narrative, and some of them are even named and go by that as opposed to the address.
So is this the case of it's worth what someone will pay for it kind of thing? Because some people sentimental, you know, they may have a tie to this particular property or the person or whatever.
Well, I think it is. I think someone who values historical features and a story and knowing that level of special, you know, meaning is going to pay more for it. And obviously someone that could care less, the value is going to be exactly the same. So, but the one thing about historical homes is they're built with incredible materials that they survive the test of time. So that's the thing, is if you like quality, then that almost goes hand in hand.
Now, I would think the inspection is extremely important with a historic house, just because sometimes wiring and that type of thing. Talk about that.
A lot of these homes, if they were built in the early 1900s, have had to undergone renovation even through the years. It may not be perfect, but things like knob and tube wiring, things like any, you know, issues as far as, you know, the way they did things before, you do want to have a really thorough home inspector, possibly a structural engineer, but most of these homes really are not as scary as people would think.
Melissa, thanks. This is awesome, and we do have a lot of those type houses around our area. The key with the older homes sometimes is that the quality and the craftsmanship and the solid wood, this, that, and the other, you can't get anymore. Even their hardwood floors, you can't buy hardwoods like that anymore. So sometimes that cost is good, and sometimes, you know, it's a downside because you have to refurbish a lot too. So you have to understand the challenges.
Those homes were beautiful, by the way, absolutely gorgeous. And I think if you're going to live in a district like that, you really have to want to be there and have that passion to keep up with all those updates. I personally don't think I would want that stress, but beautiful for those who do.
Me either.
I've always wanted to buy a historical home. My grandparents lived in one for the longest time in Mount Airy, and then after they passed on, two guys came in and they renovated it back to its original form. So all of the rooms are back to the original layout, and they even have ties to the year that it was built and modeled. So it's really beautiful, and I just think that would be such a fun project to be able to restore a home to its former glory.
And if you're looking to purchase one of these historic homes like we just showed, I would imagine it's even more difficult to purchase now during the pandemic, because, you know, the housing market has been so just I don't even know what the proper
unpredictable.
Yeah,
It's blowing
unpredictable.
up.
I don't even know the proper adjective.
It's a seller's market.
It's a seller's market.
There we go,
right now.
Maddie. Come and save the day.
And in fact, I talked with Melissa a little bit about that, and she had said that you know, Greensboro and the Triad is not used to this type of an explosion of prices, where now they have bidding wars. You put your asking price out, and then people are bidding above that. And she said she has seen home values go up $20,000 to $80,000 in 3 months. 3 to 6 months. That's what she said.
That just makes me nervous.
Yeah. If you're buying right now, and this is not just here, this is kind of a nationwide thing. But there's always going to be, there's a bubble for that, right? It can burst and then the prices will drop. But she thinks that Greensboro, she was saying Greensboro in particular because that's where she works, will hold their value. It'll drop a little bit, but they'll hold the value, which is good for people that already own properties because your value will go up by a percentage that it normally doesn't.
Some good insight and information.
Very helpful information for those who might be looking to buy a home.
Yeah, get ready to pay.
I was looking to buy a house last year, and man, I'm telling you, every time I would find something on a website, I'd put a call into a realtor, and they tell me, "Oh, that's already gone. That's been sold."
Yep.
And after like 3 or 4 attempts, after about 3 or 4 weeks, excuse me, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just stick to my apartment.
Apartment life is good.
I don't have time
Apartment
for
life
this.
is the simple life.
It's easy because I tell you, those home projects, no. Yeah. I look forward to not having that, actually. All right, 4 to 5 will continue in just a minute. Stay right there.
I kind of want to stay out here.
You can stay there.
It feels good out
It's
there.
comfortable.
Fine. I agree.
I would think on the blank side, I think we're gonna. Are they gonna put it up in here so we can see it?
What order do you want this in? What order do you want this in?
So we're doing this from our memory.
Just grab a marker.
All right,
Grab a marker and come on down.
I gotta look at this picture.
One at a time, right?
Okay, perfect.
Okay, cool. And there's no order that you particularly
So we're doing it all on the
want
same
us
page,
to
though,
come in.
right? So let's
Okay, yeah, let's do that.
let's quarter it
Oh.
then.
You can just put LC for
Thank
me.
you.
Oh man.
How much time do we
I
get?
know, I'm so glad I got top right.
That's what I'm looking
solid.
like. I gotta go
Thank
down
you.
here.
I just put me up there because I'm old and I don't
Oh,
want
I knew it. You didn't even spell my name right, Eric. Goodness.
I got your name right.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
What is it? What did I do?
I saw your post about.
Ah, that's the worst.
Oh, the extra E.
J-A-E.
Worst.
Jalen.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Sorry, Jay.
Da-da-da-da, and
Sorry.
I just can't hide it.
Who's going first?
Chilton will go
Okay.
first.
Okay,
in
we'll
this
just go in order.
I think we do need a time.
How much time do we get?
Oh,
So do we get 30 seconds
spectacular.
each?
I would.
Here, Maddie. Do you,
Thank you.
okay. All right.
Oh, this will.
Well,
definitely-
I can do an extra
This will be
long
able
letter.
to do it.
Who?
This is our last.
This table.
Up?
Yeah.
And this way? Oh, the side seats tech thingy. Okay, gotcha.
This is our last.
I'm gonna just.
I know.
Oh,
I was
let's
going to say
clean
that's
that up.
GMS days
Let's-
for me.
Okay. Yeah, that's better. Well, that looks good.
This is cool.
You look beautiful.
So who's a Picasso here?
Chilton. Welcome back to your 4 to 5. Carolina Panthers fans know just how great their logo really is. But how about an upgrade courtesy of new quarterback Sam Darnold? This is absolutely not a joke. This was his attempt at drawing the Panthers logo. You can see it there on the piece of paper. It was so amazing, to say the least. It's now the Panthers' profile picture on all their social media accounts. So we figured, let's try it. Let's draw the logo ourselves. And honestly, I saw this earlier today and I thought that is absolutely horrific, scariest thing I've ever seen. And then I tried to draw it and mine is equally as bad. So Chilton, we're going to nominate you to go
I go first?
This isn't great.
All right. Here, where's the thing?
Let's see who can
I'm
get it
over
right.
here. I'm over here looking at it,
Can't we
trying
use?
to.
Can I use the?
Oh, you can use whatever marker
Thank
you
you.
want.
Yeah, because
Good luck, buddy.
oh, this is really hard because the colors become shapes instead of you having to.
So we do have a reference photo up here in our monitor. You can
the
see it over
colors become
Chilton's head.
shapes.
That's beautiful. So far, so good. I think Sir Per would
can
be
already
proud.
see
might
the
have a winner.
detail.
That's great, Chilton.
Very great
really,
attention
this
to
is
detail.
difficult.
I will say that Chilton is an artist.
Part-time.
He's drawn me several cartoons throughout my tenure,
Aw.
and I
we'll
really
do
appreciate.
that.
I have
Oh,
them
wow.
hanging
Hey,
in
Eric,
my
why haven't I got a cartoon?
I'll get you one.
Thought we were friends.
That looks good. I'm impressed. It
All right,
is
that's as
better
good
than
as I can
Sam
get.
Darnold's. All right,
That still looks like a ghost animal, though.
Facebook, you'll have to vote for your favorite one at the end of this.
That was pretty good,
I'll leave
Eric.
that there.
Okay,
Here
all
we
right,
go.
Maddie,
A
let's see
little
what you
This is
what you
gonna
got.
be sad. All righty,
Let's see
Rue.
what happens. Let's see what happens. Good luck, Maddie.
Looks like a big mustache.
We're getting there.
Oh,
I
look
gotta-
I like
Look, the
this.
ears are on point.
The little pointy ears.
You know, it's
Okay.
always the people who say, I can't do it, I can't
No,
do
I-
it,
I
that
think I'm going to lose.
end up doing the best.
He
at
looks
that
like
thing.
that looks a little bit like Stewie right now.
Well, he's my inspiration.
That's
Great
Maddie's cat,
reference.
Oh,
by the
that's a
way.
little square tooth going on there. Okay, got to get those fangs right.
Well, Sam's
Panthers,
look-
if you see this, just know.
Darnold's look like a
Well,
ghost cat. It was like Casper with a cat head.
I'm already
Maddie,
lost.
that's the best one. Like
Yeah.
that's good.
She was bluffing.
Seriously. Oh
I'm
my
not
gosh.
bluffing.
Oh my gosh.
She said, I can't draw,
Look
and
at
then
the
look
camera.
at this.
You
Oh,
He's
not
talking to me. He's talking to me.
Maddie,
man.
this is good.
Jalen, look, you're like peeking out behind me.
Okay.
I'm done for. I don't know what to do.
All right.
was pretty good.
That's my best attempt there.
All right, this is going to be hard to follow.
Ooh,
but
I'm
just
telling
trying.
you.
I like
That,
it.
Best
that
one.
looks really good.
Thank you.
All right.
Let me see
I'm
if I
going to bow
can-
out gracefully.
I can follow this.
You got this. Go, Lauren.
Got a
I
sl-
like where you're going.
got a
Traditional
sleeper
cat ear.
artist here. She's a rapper and a singer. Maybe
Got
she
that
can draw
traditional
too.
cat ear. She's
Triple
looking
threat.
good.
Maddie's, that's really good.
I need Facebook to weigh in on this.
How many
whoever
times
is
did you
still out
practice,
there.
Maddie?
I practiced twice. I did practice twice.
Hey, Leslie.
Okay, Lauren, I see where you're going.
I told you I'm gonna bring up the rear here.
Well, that looks like Tigger at this point.
Yeah.
It looks like Tigger.
It is something.
Or maybe
though.
Tony the Tiger.
Right. Either way.
Oh! Where'd my reference go?
You can look at Chilton's.
All right.
Okay.
Look at Maddie.
This
Just
is
draw what
cheating.
Maddie did.
Oh my gosh.
This is great. This is great.
Yeah, the chips are
I
stacked
will
against
say,
Oh, look, I
so
love it.
far, all three of them do look better than Sam Darnold's, but he can throw a football a lot better
Nah,
than
you
I
got
can.
that right.
so
He'll make a few more dollars than all of us put
He
together.
certainly
Yeah,
will. He certainly will. All right.
I still got a little juice in this arm.
All right,
That's
Jalen.
looking good. All right, Jalen, you got 60 seconds.
Let's go.
60 seconds.
Oh,
All
can do
well,
this.
let's see what happens.
There you go. And around the corner. Here he
There you
goes.
Mine does not
Oh,
look
You're down
good.
to 45 at this point.
Ears. Let's go ears.
It's really
look at
at a
those
disadvantage to
ears.
go last.
I know, because now we're out of time.
Here. Let's
We
go
use seniority rank
round.
here.
Next time we just need
Oh, that's terrible.
Several-
It's getting bad.
It looks good.
canvases.
My legs are starting to burn a little bit here.
Getting a little
the
quad
squat I got
workout.
going on. I gotta
I'm
look
dying.
at Maddie, so I'm really done
15
for.
seconds. You
15
got this.
seconds. Let's just go eyes.
10.
Let's go eyes. All right, we're gonna go.
That
All
kind of
right,
looks like
Facebook.
the ghost emoji. I don't know
This is
about
terrifying.
Panther.
5 seconds.
With the
Let us know
whiskers.
what you think.
Call it a.
That's your 4 to 5.
That's a winner.
Happy
Go vote on
That's a
weekend,
winner.
folks.
Vote on
Thanks for
Facebook.
joining us.